Hello everybody and welcome back to Tales of Arise. Wow, this game is really pretty. Like, especially this place we've got to now. Like, the first few videos were bleak, it was just fire, desert, then it was snow and ice, and now we're at like quite a lush area. We've even got a farm. In the last video, last week, we discovered that we can now actually farm, which I didn't even know we could do in this game. Anyway, this is where we gotta go. Running armoured soldiers. We kick their butts. I'm wondering if we get another companion in this area. Okay, this doesn't look so bad.
Look, Renan soldiers.
Do the Renans control this city? I've never seen so many of them in one place before.
No. Look at the cores on them. These people are all Dahnans. They're slaves.
If they are, they're awfully well dressed.
And they're smiling too. Something weird's going on here.
Forgive the intrusion, but if I'm not mistaken, you're newcomers to Elda Menancia, yes? Please, you have no reason to be alarmed. My name is Drashin. I work at the Department for Welfare.
Department for Welfare?
We work to support the day-to-day living of all citizens. Welcoming newcomers to the realm is a part of our job, albeit one we rarely have the pleasure to perform.
Let me guess. We get a free pair of shackles as a welcome gift.
Perish the thought! Your trepidation is perfectly understandable, but I assure you, our way is quite different. In the past, this realm was no different from any other, and run by a rather merciless ruler. But all of that changed once His Excellency, Lord Dohalim, assumed power 7 years ago.
Dohalim.
Under him, for the first time in our lives, we Dahnans were treated with the respect we deserve. Lord Dohalim is adored by Dahnans throughout the realm, and we serve him with gladness.
Am I hearing you right? The Dahnans here willingly serve a Renan lord?
Please, see for yourself. You're free to go anywhere you like. Just ask if you should need anything.
What is it? Spit it out.
It's just, we came here to free everyone.
Uh-huh.
But the Dahnans of this realm are all happy to serve Dohalim. Are there any walls that even need tearing down?
Who cares? That just makes our path to Dohalim that much clearer.
I guess, but...
Still, Drashin said we should check things out for ourselves. Maybe we should look around a bit, see what we learn.
Yeah, there's no point in causing trouble if they're all happy and the Lord's actually good here.
Everyone is all smiles.
I've never seen a city so lively before.
Everyone walking the streets looks so calm and happy. I guess it really is true they don't treat Dahnans as slaves here.
Did they actually somehow achieve equality here? And if they did, why? To what end?
Something here doesn't feel right, even though they sure want to act like it does.
What is going through that Lord Dohalim's mind, I wonder?
Maybe he's nothing like the others. Maybe he's just a nice lord. This is Vicente, capital city of Eldmenacia. The beauty is breathtaking, don't you think? If you want to reach center of town, just keep going straight. What the hell? He's been nice to us as well. Okay, what's going on here? Your armor rocks, big guy. Let me wear it. Haha, our armor is certainly something even a Danan like you could wear. You just need to grow into it first. I'll work hard to grow big and strong then, I promise. Okay. Yeah, they're completely different. Finally we're here, the capital of Vicente, paradise to all. Are you okay, mister? I'll call someone over right away. Yeah, this is completely different. Ah, remember you, do you need anything? What is this place? Seems bustling here. Is there anywhere we can rest? What is this place? This is the capital city. A beautiful, verdant, peaceful city full of life. The most beautiful landmark is Altalena Palace, the manor of Lord Dohalim. Can we meet him? Like, let's go and speak to him. His policies have ensured that we can live our lives free of oppression. Do you need anything else? Good for now. I just want to explore.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
This person. Excuse me, sir, you appear to be strange to these parts, yes?
Right.
Yeah, we came from out of town. Why? I apologise for the sudden proposition, but you wouldn't have to have any granite fangs on your person by any chance, would you? They come from the tusks of boar Zeugles that you can find outside of town. You're looking for Zeugle tusks. How come? To make weapons out of them?
That can't be.
Oh, nothing like that. You see, those tusks change colour when they detect poison. Really? Eating utensils made from those tusks are quite popular at Utalina Palace. Ah, I get it. So he's worried about getting poisoned. When in a society that respects its hierarchy, it's hard for me to imagine anyone actually trying to poison a noble. Likewise, I've never heard of such a thing taking place. However, it's tradition at the palace to offer the tusks as something of a curio. I had to ask the guardsmen for their assistance, but they unfortunately appear to be occupied with more pressing matters. Hence, if you happen to have any granite fangs, I wish to ask that you hand me 4 of them.
How's this?
Wonderful, thank you.
Wow.
How much are you going to give us? You're the one who makes them, huh? Mind if I watch you do that sometime if you're okay with an audience? Of course, please feel free to visit me whenever you have a moment to spare. Where is he then?
Hey!
Alphen. Never mind, I think we're going to head out now. Very well, thank you again for your generosity. No, I want to watch him. I don't want it. No, I'm sorry. I want to go. I want to see this. I want to see how he makes them.
Zeugle fangs would make great weapons.
You need to stop this fixation with weapons.
But you're the same way about food. Are you planning to stop that?
Oh, what's down here?
What's
Gold.
this thing?
You don't know what gold is, mate. You do. You should be collecting it for ages. What's going on here? Hey guardsmen, shouldn't you be working? I don't know what it's like in the realm you come from, but here in Menecia everything's peaceful. There's zero chance of anything bad happening. Oh yeah, thanks the Lord, life is nice for all of us. Yeah, see? And it's more than just us anyway, there's also the guardsmen. Nothing's gonna break if I slack off. Nonetheless, the reason this city's so peaceful is because you Renin soldiers are around. All the younger kids idolise you, so don't shatter their illusions, please. You've got a silver tongue, mister. Fine, I'll make this drink my last. What? He actually managed to talk a guard out of having a break. and the guard didn't beat him. This is very, very odd. Are they all on drugs? Like, what is going on? Take it you folks are all travellers. It's so wonderful to have you all here. You really don't bat an eye at us all being together, do you? Even though we have a Renan with us. Are you surprised? I suppose it might not be a common sight elsewhere in Dana, but here in Vicent it's a part of everyday life. Hey, if we want to visit the palace, do we keep going this way? Yeah, that's exactly right. Although if you ask me, the training grounds might be more up your alley since you all appear to be of that persuasion. Training grounds, you say? Is that code for some kind of arena where you make complete strangers fight and kill one another for sport? No, absolutely not. It's nothing terrible like that. The training grounds are what they sound like. It's true that years ago it used to be a really gruesome place where slaves had to fight each other as well as vicious Zugors, but when our current Lord Dohalim came to power, one of the very first things he did was put a stop to such an awful spectacle. You're telling me a Renan Lord did that? The place was then refurnished and it reopened as a proper place to train like it's known for these days. It's mainly designed to be used by the Eld Menacia Guard, but it's open to anyone who wishes to use its facilities. Anyone? Even Darnans? Of course. The arena is far too punishing for me, but if you're looking to own your skills, I recommend you pay to visit. Oh yes, I'll be going there. Head to the training grounds. I certainly will in a moment. I want to have a look around first though.
Okay.
I gather you guys came here along the highway, yeah? You didn't happen to run into that thing along the way, did you? What thing? Talking about the huge Zugor that flies around the skies, occasionally dropping down to attack both people and Zugors. Are like, yeah, we've seen it, it killed us. Attacks even Zugors. Now that's something you don't meet every day. Yeah, this guy's really something. Even the uniforms here have a hard time dealing with it. I even tried putting a bounty on it to sweeten the pot, you could say, but everyone's just about giving up on it. We'll see what we can do.
Got it.
I'm not going to go back until we got a high enough level to kill it. You really think you have what it takes? I mean, you all look capable, don't get me wrong, but you've got this, don't worry. As a matter of fact, we've got someone here who can practically shoot down flying Zugors with her eyes closed.
Great.
You mean Shion? I don't think she's going to appreciate you volunteering for this. Well, if you can handle it, that'd be great. You'll find it flying around, just lead the highway. Normally it'll leave you alone, but if it sees a fight break out, that's when it swoops into cause trouble. Yeah, that's the beast that we dealt with in the last video, I think it was, and it wiped us out. I mean, the only way to attract it is to fight. You got it, it's a pain in the ass to be sure, but a clever pain in the ass at that. Well, we're off to go hunt it. You better have that bounty ready by the time we get back. Law, we ain't doing it yet. We're not doing it yet, Law. I've just picked the quest up. Dear. No. I know Law wants to go fight it straight away, but we're not at that
What are you
level.
gonna use the prize money for?
What else? Eating until my stomach bursts.
That sounds right up Shion's alley.
Did all those people move here? That says that people used to have to carry lots of heavy and dangerous stuff. I don't know if I believe that. Can't imagine that kind of stuff ever happening here.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us.
Just man on the floor.
What's wrong?
You okay, mate? Well, you're that food you ran into before, aren't you? Why, hello there, Blazing Sword. I haven't seen you since we were in Cislodia. Needless to say, I'm hungry. Again. I'll give the man some of those mushrooms you just picked. You never learn anything, do you? Just what sort of wretched fungus are you trying to stuff down my throat? I don't know, I think they're pretty good. I wish I share your unfounded courage, my boy. Anyway, that's beside the point. I'm here in Vicent on important business. Through careful investigation and some sneaking around, I've acquired a top-secret recipe from none other than the palace itself. However, I'm short on ingredients. Could I ask you all to procure what I need once more? Back up a little. What was that you said about sneaking around? Before I answer that, tell me, did you enjoy the meat? Yeah, who doesn't? Well, the recipe I pilfered is none other than beef stew. Oh, I love beef stew.
Hey,
So you did steal the recipe, is that what you're saying? So what if I did? Who cares? Now, what do you say? Will you give what I need or not? Alfred, I'm pretty sure this guy's breaking the law. He only uncovered a recipe from the palace. I don't think that quite makes him a criminal. Precisely. I simply took what I learned from those snake eyes I saw in Slaudia and put it to use in the name of fine cuisine. Am I really hearing this? What I need is meat and potatoes, as well as mushrooms and tomatoes. You'll get those for me, won't you? We have what you need already. We've already got it.
nice work.
In that case, I need to follow this recipe here and cook me a beef stew right away. Oh, we're cooking again. Can't wait to see how this turns out, Alphen. This man's not a chef. He's just after a free meal. Come on, isn't the stew ready yet?
Right.
Sorry, Law. Says here I have to let it simmer for 5 hours. 5 hours? That beef would have tasted perfectly fine if we just grilled it up real quick.
I don't believe this.
That's how you're going to act, boy. Then you can forget about having any. Law's upset him.
Great.
Alright, looks like it's done now.
Very nice.
Oh, look at that beautiful dish. It smells just like as divine too. Now, to see how it tastes.
What?
Wow, this is absolutely exquisite. I'm in heaven. Truly, this is a golden age. Cooking we live in. Doesn't really tell us anything about how it actually tastes. Also, I feel like his reaction is even more dramatic than last time. Oh well, want you to try some next, Law.
Whoa.
Holy crap, this meat is so tender. I feel like it's going to melt right in my mouth, and the sauce is so rich and packed with the taste of the meat and veggies. Gives the whole an unbelievably deep flavour. These veggies too, they're so meaty and tasty just the way they are. They make for a really nice complimentary side dish.
Bad.
Whoever came up with this meal really thought every dish through. I can see why the palace would serve it. You know what, Dino? You could take a page out of Law's book when it comes to actually explaining how something tastes. You people don't understand anything. All that boy does is flap his jaws. Listen, you uncultured elf. Flavour is something you express with your whole body. No, your very soul. Were you watching that? Did you see how I moved with every fibre of my being? Open your eyes wide and burn this next sight into your brain. Ready? Absolutely. I get it. I was wrong. Now I need to get all worked up about it. Putting that aside, my palate and stomach are completely and utterly satisfied. I can now leave this realm with no regrets. It's time I leave in search of even greater cuisines. Farewell, my culinary comrades.
Man, that was amazing! No wonder the old man was so gung-ho about it.
See? What did I tell you?
Sheila, you've got sauce on your face.
So I can't go in the palace yet. I think I'm coming down with a sore throat. My throat started to hurt at the back. Oh well. I'll just keep drinking. He's dressed differently, isn't he? Curious about what I'm wearing. I brought this myself, if you'll believe it. Nowadays we don't get paid a fair wage for the work we do. It's all thanks to Lord Dohalim. They get paid as well. Wow.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Danins and Renins getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renins.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. Why would they need to act? Training grounds. This is the training grounds. Oh, this is cool.
So these are the training grounds. The atmosphere here feels different compared to the rest of Vicent.
It's just a nicer name for a place where people go to fight.
So, it's still a good way for us to test our strength. Stop sweating the small stuff.
Exactly, it's fun. Welcome to the training grounds of Pride of Vicent. If you're looking for a place to take your training to the next level, you come to the right place. We embrace anybody who walks through our doors as long as you want to improve yourself. You'll always have a place to train here. I can already tell just from looking at you all that you don't want to simply improve either. You want to be the best at what you do. Am I right? Then step right up and throw down the gauntlet. We'll be more than happy to put you through your paces. Right then. Solo battle, group battle, hero explanation. Solo. Hang on, try group. Novice, small cash prize. I get cash for that. No rematches for 60 minutes. Let's do that one first. Recommended level 30. 20. So I could go and level up and then come back. Solo battle Alphen. Alphen training. Or we could go group 1 just to the novice. We could... Why is novice not as good as that one? Okay, we'll do this one. And then we'll do the novice. Training's only just begun, you got a long harsh road ahead. Bring it on. Let's have some fun. Ape. What? Earthen mass and ape. Okay, this is going to be fun. Oh.
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Leave the enemy's arts to me.
I've got to weaken them.
Look sharp!
He's dead.
That training's
That's what.
Ignite!
Arch shield! Now!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
No, it's just these.
Not in your dreams!
Eat this!
Hear my call! Wind after energy! In the wind! In here! Get on there with the others! Here, let me help! Here! One at a time! In the wind!
Nearly got him, nearly got him. Come on, kill him.
I'll be swinging this way! Raging energy!
I have no limits! We're cleaning out.
Let me take the rest of them!
Well, someone's feeling lively. My astral energy! Do it!
We need to eat again. Our fatigue's going.
Flashing Fang! Easy!
Way to go!
Anything in order is all mine! Water! Do it!
Raging hurricane!
Take this! Eat this! Megasonic Thrust!
Hear my call!
What the frick?
You picked the wrong fight!
Oh, just training it. Okay, so we're gonna keep on fighting these guys.
Not in your dreams!
It's over!
I think we keep fighting these until we die.
Megasonic Thrust! Take this!
Steel Force! Dance in the wind! Air Thrust! Photon Blast!
Megasonic Thrust! Here I come!
Dance in the wind!
Take this! It's over!
Mess with me! I lost
I can't heal. You can't actually heal. That's what this training is.
Megasonic Thrust!
I can't feel anything.
Oh, you are gonna pay for that!
Ignite!
I'll just keep fighting them until I die.
Megasonic Thrust! Here!
Oh no!
Here!
You're the only one left, Law.
failure.
Okay, there we go. Let's see what we get from that. One is never your greatest threat. Okay, what do I get? What's that one? This is like, but okay, Terrapin Fists. Level 32, we're gonna get our asses kicked.
Don't be such a pessimist. Here's evil. Are those reflexes natural?
I'll crush you!
Oh, he's going crazy.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Jeez.
Thank you.
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am.
Sleep now.
Damn it. Yeah, you can't heal either.
No, damn it!
Let's just watch these fights.
Where are you going?
Shion's gonna die. No, she's not. Shion's actually doing quite well.
Can't be happening.
Oh no, she's dead. Yeah, these are just jumping. What's a fight? Just jumping up and down constantly. Poor Law.
I've let you all down.
It's fine. I didn't think we'd beat him. Right, let's come back at some point. So I want to get to about level 30 to come back here and just wipe them all out at the same time.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle? My dad's working in the quarry today. So's mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Looks like Danans are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Sislodan about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something. I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Elda Menancia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
That's where we've got to go. What's down here? This is not a bad area, is it, at all? Up ahead is a Gillian Wood. Takes out of our patrol here and it's dangerous there, so stay away. Okay.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
What? Yeah, they really are much nicer here, aren't they? See, I don't think people would mind working in the areas, like, you gotta work, it's part of life, but I don't think the other areas would mind working as much if it was like this, where people are actually supported and paid for it.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
Yes, well, I don't understand what's going on. Who is this lord?
Halt!
What's this?
I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Elder Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Danon.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Elda has Danons protecting him?
In this country, Danon guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person?
And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim.
I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Danon laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Danon medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Yeah, there's like absolutely
Hey,
nothing
are you
wrong
sure
with him.
about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a run-in for a boss. How's that any different from being a slave?
Renan society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dana at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Danons who just accepted Renan rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Okay, let's go and see what he has to say. So far, I don't see any problem. Yeah, so far I'm there's no real problem here at all. I honestly don't see this rulers of enemy. He's not harming us. He doesn't seem like
Do
a
you
bad
sense one of
person.
your friends, Hoodle?
We'll see when we talk to him though.
I just don't get it. The Danins have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renans all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
I think we're going to learn more of her backstory soon. We already know like she's part of a very rare race, the mages.
I guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
Exactly, we gotta go in anyway.
Should we really take this?
What, Peach? Throwing a bit, he's on the floor. Not like anybody's looking for it. Here we go.
Hey,
You again. After we parted ways, an urgent petition from the citizenry came in. Lord Dohalim is currently busy responding to it. As such, I must ask for you to wait until he finishes his business. Once preparations are complete, I'll lead the way.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
What on earth is going on?
your guess, my lord.
What
Thank
this?
you,
What?
Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menencia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword,
Yeah, it's him from the cutscene, beginning.
I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me.
God, he's a badass.
Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Wow.
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik,
Yes, my lord.
please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
Isn't he a party member? I'm sure he's one of the people who's going to be a party member.
For being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the lords. remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Oh.
Hey, do you know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
He cares about you.
That's what it looked like to me. But, maybe
She
not.
knows. She knows. Alpha likes that. Loose cannon. She bloody is a loose cannon. Lunar corruption. Oh, okay. You're having that. Anything else? No. Okay, that's what Alphen's got. What's he got? Increased near-death defense elemental. Increased weak point. What's this? Faster flaming edge charge. Rising phoenix. Yep. Charges the enemy with a blazing sword in hand, becoming a phoenix incarnate. Inflicts self-damage when used. Oh, gotta use it anyway. What's she got? Faster magic charge. Art casting mobility. Allows you to move around while casting art. That's a lot better for her. Increase PG. No. Battle chain for him. Yeah, that'll do.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly. But on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people. The fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menancia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
Stop this! Please! Over! Stop!
How could you? I swear. I
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Dahnans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
I guess we move on to the next location then. I thought he looked familiar. I thought he looked like the guy in the cutscene that's meant to join our party.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
Right, I'm actually going to finish this one here, guys. In the next one, we're going to explore this entire area because it looks very grand, and then we'll find out what the hell is actually going on at this place. Because it's very strange that it is, to be honest, the Lord's not wrong. There's no point in us actually trying to free everybody here when they're not unhappy, they're not slaves. So I guess we'll find out in the next video what we're going to do. Anyway, thank you all for watching, guys, and until next time, take care.